Okay, so now we're going to make my gingerbread cupcakes with cinnamon frosting, which is just Christmas in a bite. So what we've got here is I've just got my cupcake tray, and then I've got these gorgeous, like Christmassy cupcake cases. So you can get these anywhere at the moment. I've got these kind of silvery ones, foil ones from Lakeland. I've got the Christmassy ones from Amazon. I'll put loads of links on my website. So they're going to start off in a Christmas cupcake case. So let's start to make the cupcakes. So to begin with, I'm going to put some room temperature butter into I've got about 115 grams here of softened, unsalted room temperature butter, and that's going to go into my mixing bowl. And then to that, I'm going to add in 100 grams of dark brown sugar. So this is all adding to the extra Christmas gingerbready flavours. So this is dark muscovado sugar. It's got molasses in it, which is a lot of kind of caramel, treacly flavours, which is great. So first of all, I'm just going to get that mixing until it's light and fluffy. It'll just take a minute. While that's mixing, we can start to get our dry ingredients ready. So this is my little sieve. I'm going to add into that about 190 grams of plain flour. So that's going to go straight in here. And then to that I'm going to add in 25 grams of corn flour. And then I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, half teaspoon of salt. Sounds strange, but it works. And then we're going to add in all our Christmas spices. So we've got ginger, we've got cinnamon, we've got nutmeg, we've got cloves. This is just all these delicious Christmas spices, and they're just all going to go in. And then I'm literally just going to sieve all this together. So our butter and sugar is looking lovely and light and fluffy. I'm just going to give it a quick scrape down. I always think the mixer misses some of the bits on the edges, so I always like to scrape it down. Okay, now time to add our eggs. So I've got 2 large room temperature eggs. All my ingredients are room temperature, which I think makes a big difference. So I'm just going to add them one at a time, let them incorporate each time. Adding, as usual with my cooking, vanilla extract. Good vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon. And then once all that's incorporated, we're going to add in around 1/3 of a cup of sticky molasses treacle, which is just my favourite. That's what I'm going to do here. I'll turn this mixer off and lift it up, so I've got a better chance of getting it in without it going everywhere. I can start the mixer back up. Okay, now we can start adding our dry ingredients. So I'm going to add about half of the dry ingredients, the flour, to begin with. Turn this down while that goes in. We've got the flour go in, and then I'm just going to add in around, not a great deal, but about 80 millilitres of milk to this. So that's going in between the 2 additions of flour. So put the flour in, half the flour, add in the milk, and then we're going to add in the rest of the dry ingredients. finish off mixing this by hand. I always think it doesn't get it all. Take that out. I'm just going to finish this by hand. Just going to get all these last bits of flour from around the edges of the bowl. Just make sure everything at the bottom of the bowl is mixed in. Perfect. It smells perfect. Okay, so now the easiest way I find is just to take an ice cream scoop. Wait, it's just easy to get it one even amount, but to pop it straight in. Yeah. So just take ice cream scoopfuls of the mixture, drop them into the cupcake cases. When I was younger, I used to do this process with my mother with 2 tablespoons, and I think we had more all over the tray by the end of it than we did in the cases. So this is definitely a better way. Okay, so we're going to go into the oven around 180 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. So the time to tell that they're done is when obviously they've risen. If you press them, they'll spring back a little bit, and if you put a toothpick in, it'll come out clean. So let's get them in the oven. So our cupcakes have been in the oven for about 15-16 minutes. I'm going to take a look at them and see if they're ready to come out. Springy to touch, so let's get them out. They look gorgeous. I'll let them cool. I'm going to transfer them to a cooling rack, and then when they're completely cooled, we're going to make them even better with my cinnamon buttercream. Right, so now we're going to frost our gingerbread cupcakes, which are looking and smelling amazing, by the way. And this is the best part. So we're going to make this cinnamon buttercream, which is just to die for. So I'm going to start off. I've got my softened room temperature butter in my bowl. I'm just going to give it a quick whisk up, just to get it light and fluffy. Into that, I'm going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla extract, I'm going to add in the cinnamon for the cinnamon buttercream, and then I'm going to add in my icing sugar. Just get ready for the cloud. All over me. I was doing so well. Okay. And then I'm just going to add in a couple of tablespoons of double cream. Okay. And then what I like to do at the start of whisking, although it's already all over me, I just like to put my piece of kitchen roll over the top, just whilst it starts to slowly mix in. As you can see, there's already an explosion, so it just contains it a little bit, just until it starts to get incorporated. Okay, and that's exactly what we're looking for. So now what we're going to do is take our piping bag, and I fitted this with a star nozzle because that's the design that I want on these. Let's move this out of the way. So I'm just going to pop my buttercream into the piping bag. Fold it back over. I want to push it down. Try to get out as much air as I can. Just like to press a little bit. That's perfect. Okay, so now over to my cupcakes. And you can do it however you want. I quite like to start in the middle, swirl out, and then up. You can never have too much cinnamon buttercream. So like I said, if you don't want loads on, you can just do the center. You can just do a star. Or you could just do individual smaller ones all the way around. But we're not finished yet. So it's Christmas and we've got to make these look even more festive than they do already. So there's so many things available on the internet at the moment. This I love. So this is going to be a reindeer. So we just peel off the little eyes. I'm going to stick little eyes on here, like this. And then we've got these little heart noses. That's going to go on like that. And then we're going to peel out these antlers. These are all edible. And again, I'll put links to all of these on my website. These are amazing. So fun for kids. And they look great on the table as well. How cute does that look? So we'll do one more little reindeer. I've got loads more things to decorate with. But you can tell that I love Christmas. Little heart for the nose. And then let's peel out the little antlers. These, which are like little snowflake things that we just literally stick on the top, which again are great, really festive, really pretty. Just stick a few of these in. These gorgeous little snowflakes. Just stick these right on the top. So, or if we want to just go Santas or Christmas trees, like literally I have them all. I've got a candy cane, let's go for a candy cane. Okay. Then we've got these gorgeous like little edible icing Christmas cupcake toppers. We've got reindeers, we've got Christmas trees, Santa, he's always got to make an appearance. So. And then, if we just want to make it even more festive, if we can, we're just going to put some of this luster dust, which is just like a glitter, and I put this on everything. Like, not myself, everything I bake, obviously. I don't spray it on my husband. So it's like it's had a little bit of magic dust on it. But be warned, literally every time I use this, I find it everywhere for days afterwards. And just go mad with it, you can't put too much on.